today, I feel that I apologize to our fathers like Dapabriye, like Menford Okilo, that they were not wrong in forming an alliance with the North. And as young men, we will now start that same alliance now. As I am today, from today, I will walk and form alliance with the North and to crush all of the opposition. Because those who hate us, whatever we do for them does not mean anything to them. Whatever some people do to them does not mean anything to them. We go all over each other. We will take this message that it's only the Northerners that can work with the Jaw people. We cannot work with the Yoruba people. They are betrayers to us. We risked our life, voted, did everything. This is what we get.
Now let me bring the angle of Asari Dokubo here, because this is a man who have said he emptied his account to support Tinubu for presidency in 2023. But currently he has made it very clear that the Jaws have not gotten anything in return for the support they gave Tinubu. And as such, that going forward, the Jaw is going to form a new alliance with the North against the Yorubas. He clearly said it. He said it point blank that Yorubas are betrayers.
Yes, of course. Asari Dokubo said that Yoruba people are betrayers. He made reference to it that during Obasanjo was the one that take him to prison, that almost by him, if not for Tinubu that came for his rescue. You know, Asari Dokubo believe on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He campaigned for Bola Ahmed Tinubu with all his dear life. What is paining Asari Dokubo that is now making him to generalize it? I did not agree with him. Because you see some of Yorubas that are upright, some of Yorubas that are not betrayers. What is paining Asari Dokubo now is that the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu is sizing Wike to destroy River State is what is paying Asari Dokubo. Because everyone is surprised. What is the gain of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Is it because of Wike maneuver the election of River State in the 2023 election for him?
And in the viral video, you can clearly see Asari Dokubo calling Wike names, unprintable names.
Yes, of course, Wike knows Asari Dokubo. That Asari Dokubo too is not a small fish. As you have said earlier, that Asari Dokubo is even challenging Nigerian military. Who is that Wike?
Is he threatening to bring down a military?
He treated them and up to the not happen. Asari Dokubo have come on here and told Nigeria that his boys can withstand this Boko Haram if they give him the chance. For you to know the capacity of Asari Dokubo. So even Wike knows that the last time, this last weekend that Wike went to River State, he went with federal minds, with soldiers, with police to make sure. If not, he would have been hurtful. But Asari Dokubo, Fubara still maintain peace because he don't want chaos in River State. If anything happen in River State today, nobody will hold Wike responsible. They will also say, hey, you are the governor. You will have maintained peace. And that's why you see all this. Let me tell you, anybody that is holding oil, we hold it gently. Fubara is the one holding the oil.
So it's like a case of those who live in glass house.
Don't throw stone.
Should not throw stone.
That's what Fubara is doing. Because Fubara is the one holding the destiny of River State. You cannot expect Fubara to be fighting. Choose let's fight that Wike is fighting. Wike, for him, he has nothing to lose. Anything that is happening in River State, Wike is in Abuja enjoying his life with full security. His children is not in River State. The wife is not in River State. But innocent citizens that believe on Fubara, they are in River State. As Jonathan have said it, that my vision does not want the blood of any Nigeria. And that is how he surrendered to Buhari in 2015. Today, look at where we are today.
But do you see Fubara surrendering like Jonathan?
No, it will not work. It will not work because the Buhari Tinubu case, Jonathan case is quite different. It's election. They did election. This Fubara, there's no election. I keep advising Wike and Tinubu, they will have exercise patience to wait for 27 elections and bring this their shenanigans character and play it out. But not to say you want to impeach Fubara, it's not possible.
Now, there's a new twist where even Asari Dokubo himself has come out to say that River State is majorly Igbo. He said himself have Igbo blood. He mentioned numerous places that you can clearly trace to Igbo as their origin. It looks as if this crisis is making Asari Dokubo to identify with his original people, the Igbos.
Yes, of course, I've told you that Asari Dokubo said it, I quote Asari Dokubo. He said, creating River State was out of politics to marginalize the Igbos. River State belongs to Port Harcourt, belongs to Igbos. The distance from Abia State to Rivers State. The distance is not much. Before the Biafra war, Rivers State land belongs to the Igbos. It was after the Biafra war, Gowon, the man who orchestrated what we are passing through in Nigeria today, Gowon, from where I came from, Middle Belt, which is regretting now because it's close to his early grave. He has bought what he came into this world to buy. Very soon he will join ancestor, which everybody will join. The world is like a marketplace. When you finish what you came for, you go back. Nobody sleep in the market. Now Gowon is regretting everything he has done. It was Gowon and the Fulani's agenda for make sure to marginalize Igbos. That's why they carve out River State out of Igbo land. Just imagine, people have over 70 million population in the world. How come it's only 5 states the Igbos are having? And these are the reason Nnamdi Kanu is fighting to liberate his people out of this country. And for me, there's no cry to fight for the liberations of your people.
Okay, now let me ask this question, perhaps because a judge leader said that the problem Wike is passing through currently is the thunder they return to him. That in the past, that Wike said thunder fire Ijo, and Wike did not know that Ijo know the origin of the spirit of thunder, and they return thunder to him. Now look as if the judges are spiritual.
If you look at this, you will see that they are not far from the truth, because I say that Wike might be having a problem because a normal human being will not behave the way Wike is behaving. A person who brought you to power, Goodluck Jonathan, I watched it live. He was the one who pleaded for Peter Odili to make sure Wike become the governor of Rivers State. But as I speak to you now, Ebele Jonathan, Peter Jonathan now, and Wike, they are cataracts. Odili that make you a governor, which the one stood by you that make you to be powerful in lead Nigeria judiciary, they are cataracts. Amechi, who make you a minister under his tenure, they are cataracts. Look at Edwin Clark, late Edwin Clark that is still gone. Wike is still calling him, even in his diamond grave, without respect. For me, something is wrong with Wike. Maybe they have cast a spell on him, or maybe probably the thunder that the job people have sent back to him is what is the problem of Wike. I don't know, but sincerely, Wike have a big problem, and he need to sort out that problem.
No, conclusively, the way it is, how do we get peace in the region?
The peace rely on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, without fear of favor, hands is not clear in this issue. And there is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to achieve in this very issue. Because, let me tell you, under Buhari, which a lot of us have been criticizing every day, Buhari is far better than this Tinubu in terms of democracy. The dictatorship of this Bola Ahmed Tinubu is second to none. Amechi was a minister under Buhari. Wike was the governor. Wike insulted Buhari. Wike did everything to Buhari. He got to a stage whereby he fought Wike Amechi not to enter Rivers State. But let me tell you, did Buhari intervene? Buhari never intervened in their issue. If not, if Buhari would have intervened the same way Tinubu is Wike intervene for Wike now, Wike would have been impeached under Buhari government. Have you forgotten how powerful Wike was during COVID-19? Federal government sent a delegation to go to Rivers State. Wike single-handedly challenged the federal government. That is how powerful Wike was. And with all this thing he did, Buhari never intervened. So what is Tinubu looking for Rivers State?
So does it go to show that Buhari is more democratic than Tinubu?
Okay. Buhari is far better in terms of democracy than Tinubu. Tinubu is a dictatorship. I can tell you the shenanigans election they did in Edo State is by firing. The election that they did in Edo State is by firing now, because as we speak to you now, Okpogolo, they call him the governor of Okpogolo, and Adam Sochomole, they are cataract now. The fight has started. They have started because it was still Tinubu that brought that issue. Say, if I come, I will give you a pity. And today, he have made Edo State to become Lagos. And look at what they are passing through. Agbero now have taken over Edo State. There is one they just called now. They just arrested EFCC. Ebo Stone. Ebo Stone was the one going to the street arresting prostitutes, carrying a drug. This thing. I think we are not in a military government. The guys that the governors did not provide work for. There is a way you can educate this guy, provide job for them to leave prostitution, not by a dog arrested them. You know how come I fight? The same Ebo Stone went to club with half-naked women, were dancing with their bum. He was busy spraying naira on them, and that is how the EFCC went to carry him. As I speak to you now, Ebo Stone is in the hand of DSS in Edo State. So, big problem in Edo State, as I speak to you, because of this dictatorship that this APC government has brought to this country. It has never been bad in the terms of PDP. PDP, they rotate this power. Once Obama is a president, House from North will become Senate president, and the House of Rep will be Igbo. They rotate these things. They make Nigeria not to feel bad under PDP. But the moment this APC, the disaster people have come, look at where they have turned to Nigeria to. Before 2015, Nigeria was one of the best economy in Africa. We were doing well. Whether you are doing shoemakery work, anything you are doing, you could be able to feed well. But as I speak to you, under this Dokubo administration, APC administration, people cannot send their children to school. People can no longer eat. So what else did we want?
Cannot feed the family anymore.
What did they want?
I think I must say a very big thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is a good place to let me go. Thank you very much.
Mr. Arari, good morning. Thank you for having me on this channel this morning. Militant Kanu has told his lawyer, sent his lawyer message to Omotoso that he will be the one to represent his case. You don't want any lawyer to represent him.
That's wonderful, and he's a man I know that is a legal whose legal expertise or prowess has no contemporary in Nigeria. Nobody could challenge Nnamdi Kanu. When you talk about our local law, the constitutionality of Nigeria, if Nnamdi Kanu review it, I'm telling you that he was more than Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is bigger than any senior advocate of Nigeria. Practically on a platform of debate, legal debate, Nnamdi Kanu can confront any chief justice anywhere in the world. This is a man that has challenged how many lawyers, both Supreme Court level and Appeal Court level, and Nnamdi Kanu won. I don't know the difference between Binta Yako and this small boy, Omotoso, a graduate of LASU.
You call Omotoso a small boy?
A very small boy. Is a small boy where Nnamdi Kanu is. Omotoso is 50 years, Nnamdi Kanu is 58. Omotoso is 50, Nnamdi Kanu is 58. He's a small boy. Nnamdi Muliamu, Nnamdi Mutalobuya. Hey, Nnamdi Mutalobuya. Na law, na age, na everything.
Mr. Arari,
Omotoso, Chief Justice Omotoso cannot confront Nnamdi Kanu eyeball to eyeball in the court of law.
Mr. Arari, you said this when Justice Yanku also was in charge before he quickly resigned. Are you saying that even this Omotoso might likely resign, cannot withstand the...
I always predict, I always speculate, and it comes to happen. Omotoso will handle fence and run away. Omotoso will jump fence and run away. He's not only gonna abscond, Omotoso will fizzle out. I'm telling you, within some minutes, there will be no Omotoso again. Omotoso will fizzle out.
Mr. Arari, reportedly, they said the Biafra military that are military in the US, they are arriving for Nnamdi Kanu case in Abuja. How true is it?
Igbo soldiers in American army. Army is an institution on its own. They are Igbo soldiers, American soldiers from Igbo extraction. They are coming to witness what is going to happen in 2 days' time at the FCT during Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And it is too obvious that Nnamdi Kanu is coming to defend himself. Wow, that's why I always do like this for him. Nnamdi Kanu is too competent. He's representing Igbos too well. Nnamdi Kanu is representing the Igbos too well. Oh, I like my tribe because of this man. Now, Nnamdi Kanu is always my man. See, let me tell you, if it is possible for us to recognize where we are going after exiting from here, I will still go to southeastern Nigeria again. Nnamdi Kanu is too intelligent. He's going to represent himself in the court. All of them should shut up their mouth. I mean, Nnamdi Kanu legal counsel. They must leave Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself.
Mr. Arari, on a final note, as I let you go, before 2015, when Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for this agitation of liberating the Biafra, the South, as started Dokubo of this world, they were with him. Before federal government bring policy to separate the Igbos. Now that the case of this River State, where Tinubu take power upon himself by declaring state of emergency, the Joe people now are warming up to reunite the relationship between the Biafra.
They have reunited it. They severed it before because of the story the Fulani oligarchy in the north sold to the Joe people. That's why they sever the relationship between the Biafra military forces and Niger Delta militants in the Niger Delta region. But this time around, declaration of emergency, state of emergency in Rivers State has actually brought the two persons together. The Ijaw man, the Igbo man, the Biafra man, the Niger Delta militants. They have united. You could have seen what happened yesterday on their way to Rivers State from Obin's barracks in Abia State. The boys, the military boys, the Niger Delta militants, and the men, BLA, they actually resisted the Nigerian soldiers and they were going. As I'm talking to you now, in Rivers State, it is a lawless place, lawless time, lawless stage, lawless drama going on in Rivers State. The Biafran forces and the Niger Delta forces merging together to actually edge out Nigeria military operation ongoing in Rivers State.
Mr. Raf, in 30 seconds, the Joe people, the South, they make them to believe that Igbos are their enemy. Now,
yes,
Fulani did it. Prove himself that it is the Fulani and the Yoruba.
No, don't mind him. The Fulani, Yoruba teacher, Fulani Achia, Yoruba teacher, Fulani Achia, sidelining their Igbo counterpart, their Igbo brothers, or whatever they call us. They are the one that sold the story, the animosity story, to the Ijaws that the Igbos are not their brothers but their enemies. That's why Ijaw man continued fooling himself since the war. After the war, all our properties in Ijaw land, the Ijaw man seized our properties, stolen our houses, and today is playing back on them. They are asking us to come and help them, and actually, majority of Niger Delta militants are the Igbos. So the union, the strong union, has been what? Tantalized, revitalized, and resuscitated. The forces are teaming up to fight Nigerian military.
Thank you so much, Mr. Raf, for joining me. Viewers, please kindly subscribe to this channel, on your notifications. Ask Mr. Raf constantly coming to this channel. Thank you for having you this morning.
How do we punish anybody that will come and work, with the judiciary, with the court, with some chief justice to nail Nnamdi Kanu for nothing, for no just cause? I said God will actually castigate, penalize any man, whether you call yourself whatever person whom you are. You are not better than an Igbo man, and you can never be better than Nnamdi Kanu. What issue are you asking me if Tinubu has with Nnamdi Kanu? When His Royal Highness Eze Israel has actually given Tinubu a title when Tinubu visited his community in Afiaruku, Abia State, when the man was alive. I mean, Nnamdi Kanu's father. Is it not a shameful thing that his son, Tinubu, allowed his son to die in jail? Or that Tinubu want to at least actually tell the whole world the level, the kind of, hatred, level of hatred he has for Igbo man. We are not afraid of anybody anymore. Ranging from 1970 till date, we know how Igbos struggle hard to get to this level. So we are not afraid of Buhari. Likewise, we are not afraid of Bola Ahmed Tinubu from.
Mr. Raf, good morning. Thank you for having you on this channel.
Good morning.
If today is your first time of watching us, subscribe to this channel, on your notifications, drop your comment. We are here. I'm here with Mr. Raf. Mr. Raf, it looked like Bola Ahmed Tinubu have issue with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because the court of the land, appeal court, have said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was unlawful, legally brought to Nigeria, and such they should return him back. And Tinubu came and cancel everything and start afresh about the case of this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many Nigerians are surprised. Why is Tinubu doing this? To a large extent now, they have assigned a new judge, Omotosho, to take over the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What do you have to say about this issue?
God will punish anybody that will come and work, with the judiciary, with the court, with some chief justice to nail Nnamdi Kanu for nothing, for no just cause. I said God will actually castigate, penalize any man, whether you call yourself whatever person whom you are. You are not better than an Igbo man, and you can never be better than Nnamdi Kanu. What issue are you asking me if Tinubu has with Nnamdi Kanu? When His Royal Highness Eze Israel has actually given Tinubu a title when Tinubu visited his community in Afiaruku, Abia State, when the man was alive. I mean, Nnamdi Kanu's father. Is it not a shameful thing that his son, Tinubu, allowed his son to die in jail? Or that Tinubu want to at least actually tell the whole world the level, the kind of, hatred, level of hatred he has for Igbo man. We're not afraid of anybody anymore. Ranging from 1970 till date, we know how Igbos struggle hard to get to this level. So we're not afraid of Buhari. Likewise, we're not afraid of Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Yoruba land. Bola Ahmed Tinubu from Yoruba land will tell you how far Igbo